Alright, so now that we finished here with our job, should we head back to Gnometown?
Sure. Why not?
Alright, we'll go over there, back to the guild, and let them know we completed it.
Going back to the guild?
That's right.
Was there anything else there?
No, you've investigated. There was nothing else there. So you found a few items, a little bit of gold, and you currently have 2 baby dandelions. Well, Mixis has 2 baby dandelions with them.
I actually think who took one of the dandelions?
Venlith did, but you have it back because.
Oh, nice.
You had it back anyway, didn't you? Because it ran into your arms.
Yeah, they tried to stuff it into a bag and it didn't like
Oh
that.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
So
Okay.
as we walk back towards town, I ask him, like, so you're planning on keeping those 2 things?
Yeah, probably.
Do you know anything about taking care of baby plant monsters?
Well, not baby plant monsters, but I've taken care of animals before.
What about plants, though?
They probably just need water and sunlight, right?
I feel like they probably... Yeah,
Aren't
I
you
guess...
a druid?
Oh, I thought he was the wizard.
Oh no, I'm not the wizard.
No, I'm the
I'm the
lizard.
druid.
Well, if you want to get technical, I'm the actual wizard here.
I can
You're
take
the
care
sorcerer.
of plants.
Oh,
I can
right.
take care of animals. I've just never done one of a mix.
I am technically an animal, but there are one.
Got it. You're the mammal.
Well, there's 3 animals here, so.
There's 2.
Well, it depends on if you count the centaur as an animal or not.
As you're chatting away, Dolly does still come in and she will say, "Alright, loves, you managed to get that contract done, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep,
Of
course.
Good work. What the bloody hell is that in your hands? What is that?
It's a dandelion, I think.
What the fuck is a dandelion?
I found it on my way there, and I just thought it'd be cool to take around with me.
According to them, they're really, really cute.
They are.
So let me
I
get
don't see
this straight. You went and killed a monster, took its babies, and thought, I'm gonna bring it back to guild.
Well, they're not hostile. They're really nice. You want to pet it?
Do I want to pet it? No, I'm allergic to animals.
Yeah, well, it's
But
not.
they're plants, they're animals.
Yeah.
Land,
Hey.
woman.
He's a druid. They can take care of animals and plants, so he probably knows what he's doing.
Right. Well, you can't stay here. They'll have to go in stables.
That's all right.
There's just through there in through the training room. Over there, that's where the stables are.
Great. My character isn't actually on the map, and I don't know how to put it on there.
I can put it on for you now. Harry Potter. There you go.
Woo!
You will notice that another group of adventurers run in looking very worse for wear. They look like they've just narrowly escaped from quite possibly a fatal fight. And Dolly
Ooh.
goes, "Oh, what happened? What happened? What are you doing in here?" And this guy goes, uh, "They were just everywhere. They came out of nowhere. Oh, have we got an infirmary? We've got injured." And she goes, "Yeah, follow me, follow me." And then she'll look at you guys and say, "Look, guys, if you manage to complete that contract, forget about it. You can be immediate members of the guild. We've had trouble with it for months."
Which contract is it?
It's the one that they've just tried to take out. It's the my crops are dying.
Hmm.
We were thinking of
Alright.
doing the missing children, but if you absolutely need us to do this job, we can be incentivized.
Wasn't that the job we looked at originally and almost took?
Actually, the Mystery in the Hills quest isn't actually available to you yet. It's quite a complex one and only available to real guild members.
Gotcha. Sounds fair. Do this quest, then we're guild members, and then we can take that much larger quest.
Seems okay.
What
Now,
time of
since
day
this
is it?
quest clearly has difficulties, will there be an increase in risk pay?
You'll have to take that up with whoever drafted the contract.
I think we'll take some dinner and then head out. That sound good, guys?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I need
Sure.
some meat.
Why don't we go talk to the people who just came back and see if they can give us some information? If they got their ass kicked, it'd probably be a good idea to check that out.
Actually, that's a good idea, yeah.
Alright, who's the best people person here?
Clearly me.
No, seriously, who?
Right?
Clearly.
But what do you need?
They were all taken into this area here, the dorm rooms. So they're currently being tended to and treated.
What kind of wounds do I see on them?
For the most part, it looks like quite deep gashes, all slashes, like lacerations, all the way down one guy's body. You see one woman and her entire right eye is just a massive gash. Like she's not seeing out of that eye again.
Ah.
Oof.
So, who's gonna talk to them?
Do the claw marks look familiar? Could I make a history or survival check to see if I would recognize whatever kind of beast did this?
If you would like, you can do a medicine check on one of them, or a perception check from a distance.
I'll do perception. That
This
way.
better not be the Dandelion mother. Oh wait, no, didn't it? Wasn't it?
What's a 14 give me?
A 14. It looks as if it doesn't look like claw marks, like from an animal.
Can I try a medicine check if I get closer?
Yeah. So
Well,
they don't
why
look
don't we
like
just go ask them?
Yeah. And
Like,
Because they're being frantic right now, dealing with injuries.
there
It's
is
not great.
one. There is the one guy who was speaking at the first instance who is a little bit cut up, but not as bad as the others. With a 12 medicine check, you'll be able to see that these are slashes and lacerations from some like sharp object, not necessarily a creature or
oh,
like
that's interesting.
not like a claw or anything like that.
That is interesting.
Might be some
attack-
humans who attacked him.
Who attacked you?
Oh, honestly, I don't know. We didn't even see them. It was awful. We were over by the farm in the wheat fields, and out of nowhere, we were just getting hit from left and right, and we just had to grab each other and run because if we were stayed there any longer, we'd just be dead. We didn't see a thing.
Were you in the wheat fields or outside it?
We were in the wheat fields. We talked to the farmer who has had an issue with all of his crops, and he asked us to go look at something in the fields, and it was we just it just came out of nowhere. It just happened. We didn't even see it.
So some things
Interesting.
that are low to the ground using the wheat for stealth.
Did it make any
Possibly attack.
noises?
Does it look?
My,
Do the weapons look? I mean, do the marks look like they were done by big, sharp objects or by a lot of little ones?
You can see quite big, large ones to the upper body, but then to the lower body around the ankles and legs, you can see smaller little lacerations. Like you can see one person's just got a gash right through their Achilles heel.
Actually, it kind of reminds me of a little goblin who could have done that.
Yeah, but no goblin was wielding something big enough to gouge out her eye. Not without
Be
them seeing.
one strong little goblin.
If you
Is it?
go,
If I'm
Yeah.
guessing right, we're dealing with a pack.
it just says
Probably.
if you go out there, just be careful because you can't even see over the wheat. It's that tall.
And sadly, we're not allowed to burn it down. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that was the first thing that went through my head.
No, he's got an issue. He wants to save the crops, not burn them down.
Some people just do not have the priorities right.
Money's pretty great priority.
And as
I
you're
mean-
speaking, you see that this woman on the far right, who's got this gash in her eye, starts just screaming in pain as they pour medicine alcohol over the gash to kind of
Oof.
disinfect it.
Do they not have clerics here?
Doesn't
have-
they don't appear to have any trained clerics in the guild present.
So we don't have a healer around here?
Can we assist them?
Yeah, I was
You-
gonna say,
You can
You,
assist if you'd like. but-
Druid, don't you have some magical spells that might help them out?
Yeah, maybe heal them?
Who has the health potions that we looted from the Dandylion?
Oh yeah, the health potions, right. Doesn't Nyx got them? Nyx's?
Yeah, I think Nyx
Wow,
is
I'm
because he's the
muted.
one who found
Sorry,
the
I
lions.
didn't realize.
Do you have the
Uh,
health potions?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
no,
have the
no.
health potion, and I also
Yeah,
have
Yeah,
some
I was
you-
healing.
asking if you have healing magic.
Or
I
that?
do.
Cough, cure wounds, cough.
Sorry, I didn't
Before-
realize I was muted.
Before
have
you
healing
do that, before you
too.
do that, Venlith will offer up their support and say, "Look, I have a few healing spells and potions just on me, so I can stay behind and make sure these guys are fine and healed up if you lot want to go and take out whatever this is."
If you're sure.
Yeah,
Become
Nyx says go
orphaned.
heal them, maybe.
We come back to see that.
I cast
entire-
healing word on you guys.
Time of
Uh,
day is it?
It's
Nobody's.
around about 1 p.m.
Oh, we still got the day.
So can I cast healing word on them? I guess.
You can do. It will cost a spell slot, and it is midday still. And
All right. Yeah, I guess I won't.
Venlith's
Unless-
offered to stay behind and help out however they can.
Maybe
Well,
give
that-
them a health potion. I don't know. Will this work?
Health potions belong to us.
I think Benlith has some healing spells.
Spells will come back. Potions do not.
Right.
So Venus has offered to stay behind, help out however they can. Has a few healing spells and potions to offer up. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I would love to order some meat first from you myself, if Dolly has some.
You don't need to order any. As part of the guild, you get access to free food and drink, and so
Awesome.
you can just have a rustle in this room here
Oh,
through
okay.
stock.
Cool. Alright. I'll go inside of here and get some meat for myself. And make some stuff to eat.
Meat.
So if you would like to have a short rest and like have some lunch and heal up with your hit dice and regain any spent key points and use arcane recovery for anyone that's used spells and stuff like that, then you can do.
Out of curiosity, cause Venlith is coming back. He just messaged me. Also, did any of us actually take damage?
I didn't.
I didn't.
A few took something. One or two of you took some stuff.
I took 5 damage.
My thing still shows me at max HP, so I couldn't remember if this is just reset or if I've.
Yeah.
I don't think I took damage.
I didn't do
I
damage
didn't.
to a
I'm
lot
max.
of you, but
Okay then. Just double checking.
so you've taken a short rest. Feel free to explore and do what you like.
Okay. So I come back with my meat and some cheese. Something sweet.
Fucking charcuterie board.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I just simply sit there, enjoy my meat and meal. Minding my own business right now.
Blake, is our missing dumbass still allowed to join?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off in the
Mm.
corner of the room and meditate.
And let me prepare the extra
Sit next to
thing.
my fellow scaled friend, the Dragonborn. So, you're a sorcerer, right?
Are we taking a short rest right now?
Yeah.
Can I go into this little room here and study the spell scroll?
Yes, you can.
Can I follow him when I see that scroll?
Can you what?
Say again?
Sorry.
Can I follow him? The scroll looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm not hiding it.
Yeah. So you spend about half an hour trying to discern what this scroll is, and you find that it is a first level spell scroll of Armor of Agathis.
Ooh.
Can I have that, please?
Yeah, give this the tanky one. That would be great.
It's only
Go
first level, but I've heard of this spell. This is very fun for frontline fighters.
Go ahead. Don't have much use for it anyway.
Thank you. Here, I give him one of the 2 gold I got off of the dead Dandelion.
Cool.
Ooh. Good deal
That's
for
nice.
first level spell. So, Blade, right? What kind of sorcerer are you?
Edric.
I'm trying to
This-
figure out if what I set it to.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
I think I'm more fire based.
Anthony, there he is.
Oh. Yeah, I'm more fire based.
Ah, wait. So, are you a wizard?
Yeah.
Ah.
I forget you guys can't see the backing thing. so I know what class and that everybody is.
Oh, Blake, out of curiosity, what are your rules for spell scrolls? Are they specifically they have to be on the class's spell list, or is it if anybody can use a scroll?
If you are not a spellcaster, you can attempt to use the scroll with a straight Arcana roll, and you've got to meet the DC of that spell scroll level. If you are a spellcaster, you can cast it. It's obviously one use. If you are a wizard, you can also take the spell scroll and inscribe it into your known list of spells. However, it does use up the spell scroll.
One question: can a spellcaster actually cast this scroll onto another person to give them this sting?
Only
Yeah.
if the scroll targets another person.
Ah, okay.
So, like in this case, it's always a target of self. So this would
Okay.
be no.
Alright.
Otherwise, Armor Agathis would always be cast on a barbarian.
Yeah.
Dare.
And this is when my entire list of everything got broken.
Would someone like to catch up Venlith while I sort out some D&D Beyond things?
Yeah, I'm also sorting
Sure.
out the.
I spend the rest of
Okay.
the rest with my dandelions.
Oh.
Okay, so Anthony,
Mm.
what
Got
has happened
10
so
gold.
far? You get 10 gold, and we're going to be investigating the other quest about why my plants are dying.
Okay.
Adventurers who
Adventure
came to the
team.
guild. Yeah. The adventure team came to the guild very like
Yes, and you agreed to stay.
injured, stuff like that.
Yes, you agreed to stay behind to help heal them.
Anthony, you also need to change your Discord icon.
So let's see what we can do.
So, after you've had your short rest, do you guys want to roll out?
Yep,
I'm ready if you guys are.
I finished sharpening my axe and ready to go.
I make
Finish
one
my-
more sandwich to eat on the road.
I finished my
Yeah.
meat and my meal, polish my gun, and I'm ready to go.
Alright, so back into the outskirts of town of Gnometon. You will, if you are heading for the quest, you will be heading over here.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you would like to go to some shops and spend any of the gold that you've just earned, you can go over here.
Hmm.
I feel ready to just.
Really.
Alright, did
Maybe-
anyone want to buy some stuff, or are we good to just go and kill?
I could kind of take a look what they have, if that's okay.
You can
Do
walk
I
down.
manually put my guy on the board? Is that a thing I can do?
Oh yeah, he's not here. Oh,
I wonder, why does your guy keep disappearing?
that's
I
weird.
don't know.
That is very much a DM question.
You can walk down the high street if you'd like. There aren't very many shops open. There is a grocery like fruit and veg store. There's a magic shop which is all boarded up and run down. Like there's no one there anymore. And over the top it says Felcher's Magic Incorporated. There is a blacksmith who has got a sign on which says "Out for lunch, back later,"
Ugh. Dang it.
and there's a leather worker who is currently laid down on the outside bench having an afternoon nap.
Well, I guess let's go to the quest then. Everybody's busy.
Taking a nap sounds great. Maybe after the fight.
Yeah. Shall we do the quest now?
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm ready to.
I'm down.
Alright.
Yeah. So you go over to the wheat and dairy farm. There is a quite a thin pathway through the wheat fields towards the farm, which is completely surrounded in like 360 degrees. Fields and fields of
Just stay like that.
wheat that you can't see over. The wheat's actually tall, and the only person that could potentially see over it is Orca, but that would be if you did a jump.
We could have someone on behind, quote unquote, on him to look up.
If you stood on Orca's shoulders, you could see over. Yeah.
Did the dwarf already jump over? Sorry, I'm just.
Jump over what?
Just walked into the field.
I picked the dwarf up and put him on my back. Be easier this way with
Is
your
this a
since you're
wall?
smallest.
Yep. So at the moment you're on a narrow pathway, so it's like you're not in the wheat itself. It's just a pathway with fences on either side, but the wheat on both sides is just really tall.
Oh, okay. So this
you
is like
can't
a
see
wall thingy there surrounding it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand that. Yeah. Okay. Then what I'm doing?
Yeah, no lie, I thought that was the road too.
Yeah, me too. I was like thinking that's why I just walked in. I
Oh.
was like, wait a
Yeah,
second.
so I put the
Yeah.
dwarf on my back. I step back. You ready to fly?
Sure.
Running jump!
Watches him from the other side waiting.
We.
So you managed to jump over this 2-foot tall fence.
Nice job.
Because this is a town of gnomes, and they have very small fences. So you walk up to the farm, and it's kind of like you're one of the mill farms with like a really nice looking mill. It's all kind of like ramshacked put together. You can see there's just a trail of blood just coming out from towards the left where the wheat fields are. That just
Yikes.
runs and like drags all the way down and out from where you came in. You gather that this is probably from the people that took the quest before you.
Yeah, right.
You can see the the gnome farmer out on the steps of the main house of the farm, just head in his hands, just shaking, just kind of frustrated.
I gallop up to him.
He goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing?"
You the one with the job?
Oh, yeah, we had some people come earlier for the job, but they left without saying anything.
We're not them. We're here to take care of it. Give me the
Yeah.
details.
I have a gun. Don't worry.
I have a gun.
He goes, "That's a gun."
He kind of looks a bit like he's never seen one of them before. He kind of like goes, "Yeah, okay, follow me," and he kind of like ushers you into the farmhouse. It's a little bit of a squeeze for Orca and Grendel because of how stocky and big you are, because this is a gnome-sized farm.
Oh.
I mean,
But
I can wait outside by the window.
you can all fit in fine. It's just a bit of a squeeze to get through the doorway itself.
Watch your head.
So he kind of mumbles to himself, goes into the kitchen. You hear this like wet slap. It's like, and then he comes out and he has this like metal board with this weird looking vine just placed on it, and he he goes, "So I woke up one morning and I found that all my crops were turning black. I went outside to see what was the problem, and I found this like digging through the soil. You see that it's like this rotting dead root that's quite girthy, like trunk sized, like elephant trunk sized. It's got this weird glowing green tinge to it, and you see that where it comes over the tray slightly, this green liquid drips out of it onto the floor and kind of like burns through the wooden floorboards with like a little hole.
That needs to be burned with fire.
Oh my god. That's acid.
I've tried looking at it and figuring out what it is, but I've never seen anything like it before. I have no idea what it is, and I don't want to get rid of it because, like, someone might come and just know.
Can I, like, is this supernatural enough for me to get an advantage on my nature check?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, you can do a nature check if you'd like.
Is it supernatural enough for advantage?
I would say so.
Okay, then.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
So what do I know with a nat 20?
You
Damn nice.
know that this root by no means is naturally occurring in any way, shape, or form. This has been created and touched by magic, and very dark, necrotic magic at that. And with a natural 20, you'll be able to discern that whatever the source of this magic is, it isn't from this plane of existence.
Interesting.
Nixus, where did you leave the cubs?
They're back in the stables. I didn't want to bring them with us.
Away from this. Keep them away from this if you ever see it.
Yeah, no problem. Why?
Necrotic. Evil.
It might
Bad
turn
juju.
into monsters.
Well, I guess that's less than ideal. I don't know if necrotics can hurt plants.
Yes.
Very
yes,
much
it's
so.
Very much so.
I think there's a bit
Alright.
of a problem why he sent us here, kind of affecting his crops.
Out of
Oh.
character, like not all plants, but necrotic is basically if you're biological in nature, necrotic can hurt you.
Yeah, I'm sure. I doubt that Nyx has ever seen anything necrotic.
So back in character, yeah, no.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on letting them near the acid root that burned a hole through the floor.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm pointing out if there's one of these, there might be more later. Keep them
Yeah,
far away.
those things are like really low on the list of things. Get near the cubs. Really low.
Good. Last thing I need is
So-
you crying when we're about to go into battle.
I wouldn't cry, probably.
Look like you're about to cry now, kid.
He was literally trying to cry, but I tried to.
Cute.
Nyx just looks away.
The little
Adorable.
gnome kind of like walks up to you, Nixis, and puts his arm on your shoulder and goes, don't worry, kid."
Last night she was biting my hand when I tried to. Never mind.
It's a little scary, but if my
So-
6-year-old can handle it, I think you can. Don't worry.
Out of character, I just need a party poll. Nixus is the party cinnamon roll?
Oh my
That was
god.
established as soon as we saw his image.
Yes, I just need it on official record. Nixus is the cinnamon roll.
Oh, certainly not going to
Aw.
be you.
That's adorable.
Alright.
So the farmer says, so I should probably have introduced myself before I threw all this on you. I'm Rumble Tumble.
Wait, what?
I'm Rumble Tumble, home and curator of the Rumble Tumble Weed and Farm.
Ah, okay.
It's I just said weed. I meant wheat. There's no weed here.
Thought I smelled something when we
What's wrong
rolled
with
up.
that attitude?
Oh, dude.
See like a black light kind of like off through another room, and there's like intense heat coming from that room as well.
Okay, so to be clear, we find this fruit, we burn the shit out of it,
Yeah,
and
well,
then we find whatever this fruit is connected to.
Ideally, I want you to be able to go out to where I found it, because I managed to chop it off, but there's still more out there. If you go there and maybe follow it back to where it comes from, then hopefully you might be able to solve the problem.
Mm-hmm. You should burn this fruit that you have.
I will throw it. I'll throw it in the furnace.
Oh, I was gonna keep it. Are you
Wait,
sure?
what? No.
Maybe an outside fire.
I mean, I was gonna put it in a jar.
Like there's just like these one times we had like a bunch of like weird plants growing in this house when I was working as a gardener in the city, and like the boss told me that we needed to burn it. So I took it for like warm some fuel for my fire at my house. I did not feel right for days. Pretty sure I saw
What you were working
Dance with
for, those
Stars. I don't know.
plants, what did they look like?
They were green.
Yes, most plants are green.
Yeah, so
All plants are green, actually.
anything else?
No, but it had like 5 stems. No, wait, 5 big stems and 2 little tiny ones. They were very long. It almost looked like a hand.
Interesting. Any
Did you get really
spike?
hungry afterwards?
Starving.
Oh,
I ate all my food and the neighbor's food.
Okay then.
I was in a daze for days.
Okay
so-
then. Do not trust the turtle. Got it.
Well, I mean, he is a vegan, I presume.
Oh, I eat meat.
Interesting.
okay. Does the plant have any spikes or something we have to take care of? Or watch out?
Probably not touch it with your bare hands.
Well, yeah, of course not. Just
So
making
Rumble
sure.
Tumble walks out of the farm and kind of like points you in the direction of where he found the vine, and you can see that it's a pretty enough trail to follow, because you could just follow the trail of blood from that direction.
Right.
That makes sense.
Okay. Then let's go.
All right.
Ugh.
So as you follow it, you see that you can follow it pretty much down a pathway, which is pretty wider than the first one, and you can follow it for around about 10-15 minutes, and then you come to this kind of like broken gate, and it looks like there's like a car, the fences and everything's kind of like broken from whatever fight must have happened earlier that day. And you can see that there is kind of like a glowing green, similar to what the vine was, glowing green light coming from a little bit into the wheat fields.
What kind of color light?
Okay,
Can
interesting.
you what, sorry?
All right. I say we approach it. Me and Orc over there lead the way.
Yeah.
Sure.
Am I able to like crouch down and like feel the ground and see like if I sense like any like movement like off in the fields or like vibrations or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Oh yeah, perception checks.
I do a perception check.
19. You sense no movement. A slight breeze that blows through the wheat fields.
Oh,
But
oops. That was
no
a mistake.
movement. Yeah.
Oh. I'm sketched about an ambush.
Did we kill them
Can,
all?
can I
If we're
use
surrounded,
levitate
then
to
there's
get a
enemies
better?
all around for us to hit.
Can I use levitate to get a better vent view?
Okay. So so you can go up to about 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
You can make a perception check if you'd like when you're over the crest of the height of the wheat.
I don't see anything.
Oof.
You can see exactly where this green glow is coming from. It's about 15 feet in front of whoever is in the front of whoever's heading your party into the fields. And you can see various like gaps in the wheat where the fences kind of like border off the different fields. There's like different wooden posts dotted around, but that's all you see.
I think that what's it called? What's his name? I think that the Erin's character is much more closer to it, and the other one, the turtle.
Are you approaching the glowing light?
Yes.
I'm very suspicious of the glowing light.
I'm very suspicious as well.
I mean, everybody is.
Is there? I already did the perception check for that area too, correct?
Yeah, you did it for movement. If you can sense anything moving around you, like you wouldn't be able to physically see the glowing light because you are blind.
Because I'm freaking blind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like everybody else can see just as well as I can with all the wheat and stuff. So.
Yeah. So
Um,
people have told you that that's what's there.
Right.
how tall is the wheat again?
It's easily 10, 15 foot high.
Okay,
Ooh.
just double checking.
It's the tallest wheat I've ever seen.
Can Fallen even see?
How tall is wheat usually?
Not that tall.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah, not at all.
So this is
actually.
a
5,
magic
6
wheat.
feet.
This is like very well curated wheat,
Magic wheat.
especially for someone of enormous size. The wheat would be even bigger. than
Yeah,
what
it's
you
huge.
guys
No wonder
can
he
do.
wants to
Well-
save this wheat. This amount of wheat is
The
like
wheat.
3
It says here
times.
that the wheat can grow maximum till 10 feet in the right conditions.
Thank you for that, Mr. Wheat Connoisseur.
I Google everything, so.
We don't have Google.
How tall is gnome wheat?
Interesting fact of the day.
Only 10 to 15 feet.
So, as you approach this glowing light, you can see that it is there is one vine that has been chopped, which you assume is what this guy has done, who owns the farm, and there is another one that looks like it's grown and taken the place of the first, and is currently dug into the soil, and it's got this like gulping wave to it that looks like it's physically draining whatever life force the soil has. And you can see that in a circle around where this vine has dug into the soil, the crops and the wheat has started to turn brown and just die.
I'm gonna take out my sword and trigger my Rite of the Storm.
Okay, what does that do?
As a bonus action, imbue a weapon to strike for 1d4 extra damage of your chosen type. This one is lightning. And I take 1d4 damage.
Okay.
And it's magical and lasts while I hold the weapon or until I complete a short or long rest.
Okay. Sweet.
Of course I do max damage.
So you are. Oh, so that's to yourself. Sorry.
Yeah, the first one is
Right.
to myself
Yeah.
because it's Blood Hunter. I cut myself, and sadly my blade is wrapped in lightning.
Yeah.
Um,
So did you do that spell to try and hit this vine, or is it just preparation?
Oh, I did this just as prep.
Okay. So, Kunshi,
Yes.
because of your keen hearing and blind sight, make a perception check.
Whoop.
Nope, you don't see it.
Yeah,
So-
that was a shit roll.
In one quick swoop, you hear a quick and like, dude, does a 17 hit you?
My AC is 16, so yes, correct.
Yep. So you take 5 slashing damage.
Damn it.
I'm strong.
And as you turn around, you don't see it because obviously you're blind, but now that you've got the sense of this creature being behind you, you can vaguely get the sense of this about 6 foot tall, very lightweight creature that doesn't have a breath coming from it, but it does have this weird necrosis smell coming from it.
But do we see it? Everybody else, right?
Everyone else, upon hearing Punchy visibly groan out in pain from being slashed, you turn around and you see this. Tell you what, why don't we just move?
Yeah. Much better.
You see several
Sorry.
scarecrows,
It's okay.
and they are moving in closer.
Oh
Um,
no.
This is where the vine is. Imagine that rock's the vine. And so these scarecrows are coming in closer, and they look about ready for blood. So click on your characters and roll for initiative.
Sure thing.
How does this work?
Shoot.
So let's.
Oh crap, did I not? Oh, I didn't think I clicked my character. Sorry, I forgot to click my character before rolling for initiative. I thought I did, but I didn't.
No problem.
God, I always roll shit.
Also on D&D Beyond, is there like some setting that like locks you out of like everything like on your character page? Like I can't do damage to myself. I can click on stuff, but I can't like modify or change anything on my own page.
That is
I
very
could the
weird.
last time. Yeah, like I remember the short rest, long rest. Like there was like a tab like at the top. All that's gone. Like my
That's
like
weird.
by my hit points there's heal and damage, and like there's a little like you can put a number in there and like hit the button, and like I can't type in that blank. It was the same
That's
with
very
gold.
strange. What the hell?
Have you tried restarting your tab like closing the entire Google or whatever it is you use down and reopening it.
I'm sorry.
Like,
No worries.
I can try killing off the whole web browser and see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that going to screw up the game?
No.
You'll be.
I don't see Grendel in the initiative order.
He forgot to click on his character, so he needs to
Oh,
do
okay.
it again.
Yeah, I was wondering if you want me to
It's fine.
keep my thing or.
I'm doing
roll.
it in D&D Beyond, so it's fine. I'm adding it separately.
I'm coming back in a second. Okay. I've got all my stuff up here now.
Oh, so first up is the other scarecrow. So it can move 30 feet. 1, 2, 3. So we'll go there. It will take a slash at the big bulky turtle. So
Come at me.
let's roll. That is a 13. Okay, it's 13. I don't know why the roll 20 doesn't bring over my rolls exactly how it is in D&D Beyond. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Yeah, we don't see anything. No rules.
So he brings up your claw and he slashes over your shell, but it's too sturdy. Can't penetrate through it. Next up, ooh,
Flapper claw.
Oh
next
no.
Whoa.
tiny little creature is gonna run through the wheat fields
Whoa.
and there we go. Does an 11 hit
On who?
on Orca?
Ash, because I'm on top of
Nope.
Orca right now, on his back.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So it kind of like tries to slash you, but you're quite tall, so you can quickly lift up your hooves and be like, "Oh no, bitch, not today."
Wait, how tall is it?
No.
The clapper claw is around maybe 1 foot, 1.5 feet tall.
Oh man.
That's scary.
Kunshi, your turn.
This is a scarecrow right above me, right?
Yes. And as long as these creatures are within your blind sight, you don't get disadvantage because of the obstructive wheat field.
Okay. I guess I will turn around and attack the one right beside me because I can't run away from it. I feel like we need to concentrate on one target, and I already took a lot of damage
Yeah, that's
the
true.
way it is. So, but
So
I
what
can't really
you're
run
focusing?
away from this. I can't run away from this thing, so I'm gonna attack the one above me. I don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, roll to hit.
I'm gonna do quarterstaff first.
That would hit, yeah.
Did it show up?
Uh,
I don't think it did it?
It
should
shows
have
that
been
you rolled an 11.
Yeah.
That was to hit.
That was to hit. My damage was 5. It says
Yeah.
2 plus 3.
Actually, it showed up in roll 20 for me, so that's fine.
Okay.
So you did 5 damage. Yep. So you take your quarterstaff and you just whack it right in the side
Wait,
of
so
its
11
head.
hits?
Yes, 11 hits. You feel like, for some reason, when you hit it, there's some resistance to whatever is inside of this scarecrow. It feels like it's not fully straw.
Oh.
Next up is Kedrick.
Right.
Oh, unless you wanted to do anything else. Sorry.
Oh, wait, I can do a quarterstaff attack and an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah.
Like, as a normal attack. That's not flurry, right? Flurry's 2.
Yeah, you can make an unarmed strike if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do that too.
Yep, 24 definitely hits. 6 bludgeoning damage. Sweet. So, yep, that's it.
Okay. I'm done now. I forgot to play my character. Not that I ever knew in the first place.
Kedrick, you go.
Kedrick.
Right. I'm going to move. Yeah. Fireball at the scarecrow in front of me.
Yep. It would be a disadvantage because of how obstructive these wheat fields are.
Oh shit! Forgot about that. Is the owner about? Or did the owner run away?
The owner, no, you walked about a 15-20 minute walk into the wheat fields away from the farmhouse.
So will he be mad if I set fire to his cornfield, to his field right now?
I believe so, if he's a wheat farmer.
Yeah, don't do that.
Also, we're all in here.
Yeah, take care.
Wouldn't control flame mean that I have more chance of not setting the whole place on fire?
No.
I suggest not putting anything on fire.
Yet.
I mean, if you put something on fire, everything goes on fire.
Yeah, the job, and then we don't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
First was not to kill the monsters in the field. And no matter the cost, it saved my crops.
Mm-hmm. So dry wheat will burn very fast. Careful.
Also plants that looked like hands.
So...
Right, I am going to move forward. From this one. I am just going to quite literally take a step forward and bad kitty it and just smack it across the face with a staff instead of setting it on fire.
Okay. Yeah, you hit. So, let's roll damage for it already. So, are you using two-handed or one-handed?
Two-handed, because I don't have anything else at the moment.
Yeah, no problem. So, describe how you hit it.
I basically take it with two hands and look angrily at the scarecrow in front of me and basically smash as hard as I can into the side of the scarecrow in its waist area.
Yeah. So, next up is Venli.
I will use Gust. Can Gust actually tear apart this scarecrow or no?
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
It's 12. Are you trying to target the one in front of you? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an 8, so it fails. As this gust kind of like picks up and swirls around, the scarecrow is lifted a little bit and moved back 5 feet in whichever direction you choose.
I guess this way.
That way. It doesn't seem to have any effect of tearing it apart. As you've cast this spell, you feel some weird energy start to take over your body. Can you roll a d20 for me? Yep, you're fine. You kind of like take a minute to compose yourself, the energy subsides. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it.
No worries. Next it is the scarecrow up by Kunshi, who will go in for another attack.
He's a bully.
14 hit?
No, my AC is 16.
Does 17 hit?
Yeah.
So it just misses with the first. You take a quick step back and you're like, not getting me, and then it comes under and digs its blade like nails up into your chest, dealing 3 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Next up is Thuldan, Grey Gift.
So, Orca, I'm still on your back, right?
Should be.
Okay, no, I will change my mind then. I will use my Hunter's Mark on one of these scarecrows, which is...
Yeah, which one would you like?
Let me see. Next is AM. You can...
If you are
Okay.
stood on Orca's back, you've got a better advantage. Well, if you stand on his shoulders, sorry, you can get a bit of a better advantage and see where the different things are ruffling around. But otherwise, it's quite obstructed.
Yeah, I will put my Hunter's Mark on there.
Yeah.
So I have to roll for that, I guess.
I think
Nope, not for Hunter's Mark.
Because there's a 1d6 actually here. It says...
Yes, you roll a 1d6 now, and whatever you roll, you add that damage every time you hit it. That specific creature.
Okay.
Unless Blake wants you to roll it every time.
Okay, there's a 2.
I just do it as that you just roll it every time. You just roll a d6 damage.
In that case, that's... Yeah,
Then,
you'll just when you hit it, you'll roll that with your damage.
Yeah, so roll
so
to
I
hit.
hit. Yeah, I will hit my hit now. A 9.
Unfortunately, 9 misses. It's too obstructed. You shoot and it just gets out the way.
Oh, I
Oh, no one. Hope no one got hit.
Yes, I have nothing now. Nick,
Okay.
it's your turn. Save us.
All right. We've only hit the bottom one here, right?
You've hit this one.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I could try to entangle some of them, but I can't do it without hitting some people in the process.
Can you not move a little bit, maybe? Try to.
Is the turtle like a generally strong dude?
Yep, he is very strong.
Yeah, that's what I
Plus, he's
thought.
got allies who can help pull him out if he does get entangled.
True.
All right. So I'm gonna use entangle in this little square,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's a strength saving
and yeah, it's a strength saving throw for everyone in the circle.
Gotcha.
So what's your spell save DC?
14.
Okay, so
Alright.
the one over by Grendel and Kedrick succeeds
Ah,
with a 16. However, the one up by Kunshi fails with a 4. So these
Nice.
vines start to just tangle round it and just trap it within its space.
Alright. So it's the one closest to Ketrick that's free, or is that one bounded?
So this one is free. This one is bound.
Gotcha.
Is
Yes.
that? all
It's the
your
other way
vines are-
around, isn't it?
No, the one up by you is wrapped in vines. The one
Oh,
over
okay. My bad.
by everyone else isn't. Is that everything you would like to do?
I don't have any more options, so yeah.
No worries. Grendel.
Alright, as my action, I want to try to hit that one that's here that is unbound and free. And then go into a rage.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
What the hell?
What the hell? Hi.
Oh, you watched those You watched those videos too. Nice.
Onka
Does an
Roja.
8 hit?
It does not, unfortunately.
Hmm.
And yeah, advantage doesn't
Yeah, I
mean
guess
shit when you roll the same number.
it sure doesn't. And I suppose I will. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and reckless attack.
You have to declare that beforehand, and again, that doesn't work because you
You're
rolled
right,
an
it
8
does.
for both.
You're right. When you make your first attack, you can attack recklessly. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then after I hit and miss terribly, I get real angry about it. Like, how did I miss? And go into a rage. And I guess that is all I can do my turn.
No problem. So next up we have Orca.
Come on, Orca.
Can I see the root thing, or do we only see the scarecrows?
The root thing is in the middle here.
I will move one square up and stab my sword into the root thing.
Yeah, roll to hit.
First sword.
Oh boy.
Everybody's rolling low.
That's a 7. So
D&D
you
Beyond is dumb. Second attack.
21 will definitely hit.
D&D Beyond is dumb at times with how it rolls.
Mm-hmm.
8 damage.
Yep, so the first hit you try and slash down and it's just too thick. You can't really get into the meat of it. And then you bring it down again and you cut straight through it.
Ching.
You hear this horrible screeching noise that kind of like wanes out. Around like it would if it was like a snake dying. Would say anyone within 10 feet needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
If someone's orca's back, I have to do it too. Right?
Legitimately. That's 10 feet from this 10-foot square, or from this specific square that I'm attacking.
This square here.
And each square is 5, right? 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the only one is. I think Blade is the only one who doesn't have to roll.
Yeah, since I'm on orca's back, I have to do it too.
You said dexterity, right?
Dexterity. Okay.
Oof.
So the DC is 12. So Venla
Oh, thank
fails,
God.
Holden fails.
I would roll that. He failed because I bucked out of the way and accidentally got him closer to it.
Grendel, you'll also have to roll to save.
Alright, a good old dex save, huh? This giant large turtle will surely do great on it.
4. So Venleth, Thulden, and Grendel, you all take 3 points of necrotic damage.
3. Okay.
And I'm in a rage, so... Hey man,
Necrotic damage. You're not a
Dang it.
totem warrior yet.
it.
Did Nixus roll?
Oh no, Nixus didn't roll.
Oh, yeah, next roll.
Oh. Sorry, what am I rolling?
Dexterity
saving throw.
dexterity
Oh.
save throw.
Yeah, sorry.
You're fine.
Nice.
You
Wait, I
don't
take how much damage from that?
3.
3.
So as this like blood necrotic energy like splurts out of this vine, you see the scarecrows around you go stiff, look up and let out the same pained scream, and all just crumple to the ground.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
nice.
welcome.
Yeah, good call.
Is the scream
Hey.
like humanoid? Does it sound like a person screaming?
The voice was layered, like
Like a
5
banshee?
different people speaking or screaming at once. Very that.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So the scarecrows are still alive, or?
They are unmoving. They are crumpled to the ground.
So they're just not moving right now. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So, we can come out of initiative, and you can do what you like.
I didn't even get to hit anything.
So it's Kenshi now? Or how's it called?
Nope, we're not in initiative anymore.
Uh-huh.
In that case, I'm going to go over to Clapperclaw and start dissecting.
Yeah. So as soon as you walk up to it, you pull it apart, and you can see inside various different body parts.
Well, that's
Very,
lovely.
very, very, very small body parts. Very tiny little fingers and tiny, tiny, tiny little organs, kind of like stuffed in it, along with various other bits of like wheat and moss and grass.
Tiny as in like
Recognize
child
this as-
sized or gnome sized?
Tiny,
Or tiny as in
in
gnome child.
gnome child sized. Yes.
Hmm.
Would I recognize this as undead?
You would not. You
Okay, so
when investigating in this, you discover 2 amethyst gems, quite small, where the eyes would be, with
Ooh.
1 gold piece each.
I'll be taking those.
I will actually get off Orker's shoulders and move to this guy here. And just dissect him with my battle axe.
Yeah, so you can start pulling them apart. You can see it's pretty much the same vein, but this is a more whole person inside that's kind of like gutted
Jesus.
and stuffed. You can find 2 emerald gems worth 1 gold piece each. Where the
Emerald
eyes
gems.
would be.
Ooh. So I'll add this to my inventory then.
You're probably gonna want to put it into nodes because there's no way to actually do on D&D Beyond, to my knowledge, to just add random loot.
There's emerald here, I see.
Anyone else searching?
Yeah, I'll search this one.
Yep. Same vein. And you find where its eyes are. You can pull out 2 rubies worth 1 gold piece each.
Sorry, how much emeralds did I find?
2.
2. Okay, thank you.
We're literally just finding the eyes.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Can I see
Which
how
means
the
I'll-
person?
Which means I'll go just check the last one, assuming that it's going to be different from Clapperclaw.
Yep. And you can pull out 2 sapphires worth 1 gold piece each.
Is the wheat too high for Nixus to see this?
Is what? Sorry.
Is the wheat too high for Nixus to see this?
You can probably get a vague idea of what's going on. They're dissecting it and pulling things out. But you'd probably have to walk over to see what they're actually pulling out.
I
Alright.
mean, you can theoretically smell it, I guess.
A child
Anybody
meat bro would definitely freak Nix the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you go to look at Clapperclaw, I will just turn your head around.
Yeah.
No.
Can I see
you
how
don't
these
need to
people
do that.
died?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check if you'd like.
Can I do the same? Can I do investigation instead of medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also wanted to
Before, you have no idea.
investigation. See on my corpse that I dissected. Never mind. Didn't work.
So there's a
Holy
lot going on
shit.
here. There's different body parts all stuffed in, lacerations, gashes, stitching as well. It's hard to discern how these people died, but you can imagine not peacefully.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Wonderful.
Seems like some kind of warlock or sorcerer did this.
Definitely a sorcerer.
Yeah.
So
And I want
Neither.
disgust.
This was something not from our world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something's playing people.
So you can see that the vine that you chopped here actually leads down and out through this corner and out.
Did this vine look like the source or just a vine?
From what you gathered, it looked as if the vine was physically draining the energy and life force of the soil and ground, and pulling it down itself to whatever center mass it would lead to.
Okay then.
Interesting.
We need to go back to the guild and report that first this quest was done. We saved this guy's farm,
Yeah.
but this is gonna be a
Yep.
bigger thing than it looked.
I'm
than
sure.
Just
We have to
branch.
talk to the gnome farmer first,
Wait,
though. He's
wait,
the one
wait.
that pays
These
us,
were
right?
his scarecrows, right?
They were what? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
These were his scarecrows, right? And they were stuffed.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question, actually. We need to ask him that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
don't
think that's a
know
question
what
we
was
need to take
inside
him
them
personally.
until after he answers if any knowledge of the scarecrows.
What if he
If
made
it
the
is-
scarecrows and set all this up?
yeah, I
Yes,
feel like
but
it doesn't grow naturally in scarecrows, especially this.
yes, my point is we don't let him know that we know what was inside the scarecrows. We
Yeah.
just bring them up and ask if they're his.
Yes, because
Let him damn himself before he has a chance to lie.
All
it
right.
could be a trap. He might be a sorcerer trying to kill us. So
I'm sure we can handle whatever they can throw at us.
you never know.
Let's go talk to him.
How long is a short rest? I'm at 50% health. I got my ass
Short
beat.
rest is at least an hour.
I can heal you.
Like, but
Only
wouldn't
one
that like waste like a heal spell?
Yeah, I only have one spell slot left. Never mind.
I
Unless
have
you-
There are 7 of us. You'll be fine. And if you go down to 0, we have health potions.
Oh yeah.
I have cure wounds, so I can just
Okay,
heal
well, I don't-
myself.
Yeah, I don't. I'm about to pick something up at some point, I think, but
Back in a sec.
So,
Actually,
are you going back to the farm?
shall we go back?
yeah, I'm okay going back.
I'm good with whatever you guys want to do, because
I'm gonna
didn't do
stay in the middle.
jack.
Though I'm not tanking the next one.
Yep, so you approach back to the farm. He doesn't appear to be out on the front like last time. He could be inside.
Let's go to the front door and knock. Maybe he's inside.
Yeah, I keep my hand on my quarterstaff.
My
Here's
gun
a-
is loaded. Grendel, do you wanna maybe do that? You're more tanky.
Yep, I'll be at the front of the door and do the knocking.
Yeah,
Knock,
so you
knock,
knock.
knock.
You hear like a quick ruffling around, and then you hear footsteps running. And he'll open the door and he'll go, "Oh, are you back already?"
Before we get going, like, we saw some scarecrows in the wheat. Are those yours?
Yeah, we've got scarecrows. It stops the crows. Like, it's a farm. We all have scarecrows.
Curiosity, how'd you make them?
It's straw. It's a scarecrow. You get spare clothes and you stuff it with straw.
Can I roll an insight?
Insight to see if insight.
Inside.
Roll. An
Should I do it? Or
Yeah, so
21. Is he lying?
He looks very confused as to why you'd be asking about how to make a scarecrow and about his scarecrows. He doesn't appear
I
to be lying.
I sheathe my
about
sword.
anything.
Okay, guys, he's clean.
Has there been
Job's
anybody
done. Job's done,
Oh,
and someone's been fucking with your scarecrows. There was not straw inside them.
what was inside of my scarecrows?
I pull out
Bone?
one of the finger bones that I took from Clapperclaw and set it on the table.
Nix
no.
looks gags and looks away.
Oh, uh,
but just explain yourself.
he just
No. Yeah, these aren't his. Whatever was fucking with his wheat fucked with his scarecrows.
So
I
so you-
actually want to ask him. Did he see something suspicious? Maybe.
I'm back.
see something suspicious. Yeah, there's a fucking finger in my scarecrows. Jesus.
Oh no, there's not a finger. there are the body parts of small children.
And a few adults.
Oh god.
I think there might be a sorcerer actually fucking around with you. So,
Have there been children disappearing around this village or anything?
There's been people
There's
disappearing
a quest
for a
that's
few
literally
weeks.
discussing missing children.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
you're right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just found a couple of them.
oh god.
Hmm.
Oh,
Um,
jeez.
Okay, so did you sort out the vine problem then?
We'll go. You've sorted out our payment. I'll head back to the guild and give them this information. Very happy we didn't have to kill you for being a child murderer.
Did we fix the vines?
I don't think that's a good thing to say, just walking away after saying, just be glad we didn't kill you.
It's like,
I mean,
it was on the
You're walking
table.
away, but you haven't told me if you've done the job.
I
Yeah,
did say we did the job. I literally said the job is done, and she'd my stuff.
So my farm is fine. You took the vine out and you followed it back to the source.
Oh no, we haven't found the source yet, but the branch attacking your farm is done.
Oh well, I chopped it down last time and it just came back.
So I think we need to take care of the source, is what he's saying.
Yeah,
There's
I think
probably a
that's
little more that we could do to help this guy out.
there's a hint there.
Yeah, I can't pay you because you've not solved the issue. Like, I could go out into my farm and chop down vines. They just grow back.
Isn't that what vines do?
When did you chop down the vine?
Yesterday.
How would my character know how long the missing children poster has been up?
You arrived
Wait, he just
in
said they've been
town
going
earlier
missing for
today.
weeks now, right?
Yeah, he said the people have been going missing for weeks, but you arrived
Mm.
in town earlier today, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I think like they mentioned, and I think they that guild mistress mentioned that they were having issue with this quest for weeks as well.
No, they were having issues with this specific quest for weeks.
Yeah, I think she
And
said
then
that.
I'm guessing everybody who's been coming near here hasn't, like, they've either gotten attacked by the scarecrows, and they never followed it back to the source.
Mm,
I think
Or they
that
just became parts of the scarecrow.
And
I think we have to find the source first.
we definitely should. That's what he's paying us for. No,
Yeah.
we're used doing a job.
yes, we can follow it back to the source, and I fully intend to.
Yeah,
My point is, we also just got a major clue about the missing children. I want the information about that quest to see how much will overlap with finding the source.
there's probably no harm in going back to the guild and asking the guild master.
And I'll look to him. Do you have a problem with us getting some more information before we hunt down the source? We will be back within the day.
Look, as long as you come back and sort this out, because I can't pay you until the contract's done.
Completely
Question
understandable.
for you:
Yeah,
how fast does the vine grow back? Actually, was it fast or?
He said
It's
that
like
he chopped
baby.
it down yesterday,
Yeah,
and there was a
within a
fully
day.
new one
So it
back.
makes they actually grew back.
You gather
That's
that he's
bad.
been chopping these down for quite some time, and they
Mhm,
just grow. back.
Okay.
And that might be why that suddenly they have scarecrows to defend it. Which is
Mhm.
why I want some information. I don't want to go into this source blind. He
Yeah,
had
yeah.
no idea that there would be defenses.
Mm-hmm.
So, if, like, pointing to the finger on the table, if whatever's creating these scarecrows has to do with the missing children, actually, I will walk over and take the finger, and, like, so that I can show it to the guildmaster. This, even though we're not full guild members, we need information before we go into this blind.
That's true. I agree with him.
Do you think somebody should stay back and make sure the vine doesn't grow or whatever?
I will. If
Actually,
you guys are gonna go back to the guild, I'm gonna stay here. I I will
So-
wait out in the field, and I'm gonna do a short rest there. That'll give me a chance to heal up.
I'm going to do the
Alright.
same, and also because I don't want to leave the only guy that can't see as our defense.
Let's actually we make 2 teams. One team goes back to the guild, one stays here.
And we
That's
don't really
the
need
best.
too many people to go. I mean, the fastest
Yeah.
of us is Orc over here, since Buster's to his hooves.
Course.
You know, he can probably get there faster than us, so he just runs back. Confirm.
Yeah, Grendel should probably stay behind.
I need also a short rest actually. I'm at 19 health, so
So
I haven't been
Orca,
yet, so I'm fine either way.
Orca, are
who-
you
who has
going
the finger?
You're on.
I'll take
One-
the
the one who has the
Solden,
finger
were you
goes
one
with
that-
Orca. I think.
yes. As I was going to say,
Mhm.
Solden, were you the one saying you need the short rest?
Yeah, I'm at 19 health, so I
You-
kind of make us a short
I'll
rest.
take you with me. I'll take you with me. You just rest. We'll get you some food. When
Okay.
we're there, it'll all be good.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys protect him in case reinforcements from the scarecrows come.
Alright.
Okay.
So you gallop away.
He is
and-
not a child murderer, so keep him safe.
All right.
So you gallop
Yeah,
away.
like that.
It takes about 10 minutes to get back to the guild. It's not awfully far. You arrive in. You can see that they're still tending to the people on the beds, but it's not awful. They're not in as bad of a shape as what they were.
Can I find the guild mistress?
Yeah, she's in that room. She's currently got bandages around one of them, just slowly wrapping it up carefully.
Guild mistress, I need the information on those on that missing children quest.
I told you earlier, it's not a
And I just got a lead. I slapped down the finger. We were just attacked by something filled with bits and pieces. Now, please, I would like the information about that quest.
saying that you found that finger in.
I found a lot more than just the finger.
Oh, right. Okay. We shouldn't be talking in here. Let's move over, and she'll take you into this room
should
over
just-
here. It's like a little quiet office space, and you can see that she'll sit down, turn the chair around. She's got lovely like pictures on all the walls of her like different family members. You gather that she's from quite a large family, with how many pictures are just on the walls. You can see more pictures than you can wall.
Apologies for the bluntness, but time sensitive.
So the people going missing are all from Gnometon Hills, which, if you ask me, they're all arseholes up there anyway. But
Local gentry.
there's, to my knowledge, there's only one child that's gone missing, and the rest of them are all people of over a certain age, people that have quite big social standing and wealth.
Can I describe the faces of the corpses that were more
You
in
can try.
check than? Yeah.
Oh,
Do any of those ring a bell?
not really. I don't really go up there much anyway, so I don't think I'd recognise them. Did they have anything valuable on them?
I'd take out one of the sapphires. Every single one of them had something like this for where the eyes should be. Like I described the scarecrows and all that, and I placed one of the sapphires on the table. I was hoping somebody would have detect magic and look at these.
She'll set it down. She'll examine it carefully. She'll take out her jeweler's tools and start tapping at it.
I think I'm the only one with detect magic.
It's not.
I'm not with yous.
It's a sapphire, but it's not an expensive sapphire, really. It's not really something that I'd see on someone from up there.
To be fair, this wasn't so much expensive as what they had on them. Like, out of curiosity, did they even have clothes on other than their scarecrow outfit?
You gather what the scarecrow had on as clothes was what those people would have been wearing when they were murdered.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, no, the only thing of even close to value was this, and as I said, I would really like to find someone with detect magic to look at it.
Well, when you get back, I can detect magic.
Yes, but I don't know that.
Yeah, we don't really have anyone here at the moment. Everyone's out on bigger quests to the proper guild members anyway, and the other group that came in like you are all otherwise
I think-
occupied.
I think whatever was controlling these and whatever's making them might be connected to the missing persons case.
Mm-hmm.
So I shouldn't really be letting you on that quest. It's
I understand. I'm not asking for the quest itself, just information, like maybe how many people have gone missing. That way I can probably try to guess what we might be running into, because
yeah. I can
these
only
were...
give you what is on the contract. For more information, you'd have to take the contract and go and speak to whoever put it in.
which we do not have time to deal with.
And that's in Gnometon Hills, and you'd need a seal of approval either from the guild to get in there or some higher social standing.
Okay then. Well, I'll thank you for the information you could give me. We have a quest to finish of our own,
Yeah,
and possibly a lot of bodies to bury.
yeah. It's good to know that there's potentially people going missing that either haven't been reported or these are those people, and we need to keep an eye out to make sure no one else goes missing. So I'll notify the town guard and just up patrols and such, but I'm afraid that'll probably only happen up in Gnometon Springs. They probably won't send many down here, so
Makes sense. I'd say have everyone on guard tonight. I'll go see about taking care of this. Hopefully we return with good news. Hopefully we return. And I head out, grabbing Tholden from the buffet.
Can I just do a roll for my healing?
So, Orca and Thornton return and they reiterate what the guild...
And add your constitution to it. Right?
And I'm gonna repeat it because
No, not like that when I left.
you will listen.
You see up there it says constitution, you have a +2 plus something. You add that to this. As Blake said.
Well, I'm just fully healed, I guess.
What does your constitution say? How much plus you have there?
You guys are killing me.
8. Can I heal up to 8?
When I left, you see like you have strength, dexterity, constitution. How much does your constitution say?
17 plus
so that's
30.
+3, so you heal 11 points, I guess, right?
Yes,
Like-
so you roll 8 on your hit die and you have a +3 constitution. So 8 plus 3 is 11.
11. Yeah,
So you heal 11 points.
there you go.
That is quite a lot to heal.
So yeah, they return and reiterate the guild mistress told them. I'm not going to say it again because
Hmm?
you should all have been listening.
Mhm. Sorry, I was trying to help Vanilla here.
So what would you like to do now that everyone is back together?
Well, I think Orca should tell the news to the members.
Yep, that's I
Yeah.
just said that.
They did.
I relay everything the guild mistress told me.
Yep, so for the third time, Orca reiterates.
Sorry.
All right, one more time from the top.
I stabbed
This
her
time
ass,
with passion. But this time with passion.
What would you like to do?
I'd say we follow the vines.
Yeah.
Try to track to the source.
Yeah, we should
Follow
do
the
that.
vines, follow the vines, follow the vines.
Yeah.
Yep,
Go back to the fields then.
so you can start your journey back through the fields. About 10-20 minutes in, you get back to where you were and you can see the now withering away vine, and you can start to follow that further in until you get to the edge of the fields where it crests onto the front of the forest that surrounds the town, and you can see that the vine starts to just weave its way into the forest.
Whoa.
Can you switch maps? See that?
No. Use your imagination.
Okay.
Whoa.
Y'all see the shit I gotta put up with.
But I'm sure you feel like you're fresh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do? Would you like to follow the vine into the forest?
Oh, I just follow it, I guess. What do you think, guys?
I'm just
Well,
following it.
following
I
it.
wanna.
Yeah,
I'd say
I'm
try
okay
and follow it.
into the forest. Like, what choice do we have, honestly?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep an eye out for anything suspicious while following it.
Is there
Orca,
anything you
am I on your back?
Yes. Sorry, I nearly forgot to roll my hit die to get back the stuff I used to imbue my weapon with.
No
All
worries.
right.
Is there anything you would like to do while you're following? Any conversations you would like to have?
I looked to Nixus. What do you actually plan to do with those cubs?
Dixis like opens his mouth like he's about to talk and like stops because he doesn't actually have anything in mind.
Perhaps if they grow large enough, they could accompany you in combat. I know a druid who's they usually do that. Some of them,
Yeah, sure.
because like
don't wanna
with
do
you being an
that.
adventurer, you're moving around a lot. You're paying them to as pets that don't really contribute much. Adventuring not the best home, quote unquote, home to do that with.
So as you're walking, you stumble upon a large stone wall, and for a second you look at it, and it looks as if there's a face carved into the stone.
What kind of face?
You can't really discern from this distance. You'd have to approach closer.
Looks to everyone else, I guess I should approach.
Sure. Let's go.
Sounds like
Alright.
a good idea.
As you
Okay.
approach, you hear the ground start to rumble,
Oh dear.
and the face comes out of the stone and looks in your direction.
I grab myself very hard onto Orca not to fall from his shoulders.
And
I give a little wave.
it says to you, I am the guardian of the Temple of Virgo. To continue, I must be fed fruit of the earth, not from a tree, a bush, but from the ground itself.
Hmm.
Get some rubies, and I don't know what the grapes could be.
The amethyst.
Ah,
Good
Oh,
call.
good
is it
one.
to me to offer it? Or to him?
I take out the amethyst.
I have emeralds. You said grapes? Huh? Ah, there it is.
Grapes.
I must be fed the fruit of the earth, not from a tree. Cherry and two. Yes,
The
that's
fruit of the
two.
earth. From the
Wait, but-
earth itself.
Yes, so this is two amethyst because they're purple like grapes,
Mhm.
and a ruby is cherry like red.
Does anybody have them?
Does it only have rubies?
I have the amethyst.
Who took
Did
the
nobody
rubies?
take the rubies?
I have emeralds. Somebody has rubies, I'm sure.
Oh, I have all of them.
Do
What do you
you
mean, all-
see
I thought-
that there are
I don't have the no wait, I have the amethyst and the sapphires.
Was there no rubies?
Where do you check that?
You should have kind of added to your inventory. Well,
Have a look.
Yeah, I didn't like. I know I didn't take anything because I felt bad. Like, well, I didn't really participate, so I don't get any of the loot.
There were 2 sapphire, 2 rubies, 2 emeralds, and 2 amethysts.
who got the rubies?
I have the rubies.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh.
And I'll put them in too. Why not?
So you see on this face there are 3 slots, 2 where the eyes would be, and 1 in the center of the forehead.
It asks for 2 grapes, so I put in the 2 amethysts where the eyes would be.
Yeah, because of how high this face is, you will have to climb a little bit of this face to get to where you need to be. It's about
Oh, okay,
20
who's
feet.
the tallest here?
So let's
I got an idea.
unfold
I'm just gonna go retreat into my shell, and you guys can step on my shell.
Wait, I thought you didn't like
I
people
was just gonna
touching
climb
your
on the
shell.
centaur's shoulders.
It's literally a thing I
Well,
can
I'm
do.
just at the shoulder. I
Who's
can
the
do it.
tallest?
I mean, wait, who's the tallest here?
If
Me!
you can see the
Okay, I'll
handout,
climb on his shoulders.
if you can see the handout, you can visibly see how high this is.
So if I'm on his shoulders, can I reach there?
No, that thing
you'll
looks
have-
big. Yeah,
have to
it's
climb.
like
That is tall.
it's like 2 stories tall.
Oh fuck, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, who can cast levitate? Someone can cast levitate. That's
Oh, yeah,
much fun.
I
Levitate,
can
yeah.
cast levitate.
Can I try?
Look at
Cast
magic
levitate.
boy.
Can I?
Cast
Alright.
levitate
Should we?
on me.
Someone try climbing before? What?
I think I need a long rest though, because I already used it.
Yeah, you did use it.
How many
I-
spell slots do you
use
have?
this.
we can.
I have 3 spell slots.
So you could cast it again.
How high up is it?
About 20 feet.
20 feet. Is there an easy way to climb?
It's not like smooth. There's like different grooves and edges, so you could climb up it.
was gonna
What
say-
door?
Can I
climbing
do like an
before we waste a
acrobatics
spell
thing?
slot.
Can I like try to run up the wall and do something crazy?
Wait, how much is my acrobatics? I have a +2.
Yeah, as a monk, you'd be the best for it. Was someone casting Gust?
Yes, I was gonna cast about levitate, but what?
Yeah, do
Levitate.
the athletics first before wasting the spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
So roll an athletics check. No, acrobatics, since
Do acrobatics, I think is best, yeah.
Yeah.
How do I roll acrobatics?
20. Yep.
Oh, that's
So-
perfect.
You can take the gems and you can get a rope. You can leap and get your hand into a groove, flip yourself round and
Woo!
jump up the other. And without much effort, you can get up there.
I did that shit blind. Yeah.
Well, you are a ninja
A lot
monk.
of things blind.
Right?
Nixus gives a round of applause. That was impressive.
Appreciate that.
Everybody should.
So, would you like to insert the gems?
Yes.
Confirm which gems you are inserting.
Fuck.
2 amethysts in the eyes, 1 ruby in the mouth.
Is that what it was? You're gonna ask my colorblind ass.
Yeah, this is why I'm like, no, we are not putting. Why on earth would we let the blind monk?
That's fine. Baseball
I'm
chuck
just
him
gonna
up to
yell.
me.
He's up there.
I'll-
We'll yell.
Okay,
I'll catch
I'm
him.
going to put the amethysts in your left hand and the ruby in your right hand. These
They also
two
feel
go in the
different.
eyes.
So that's 2 rubies in the eyes, 1 amethyst, right?
I will murder you.
Wait, Nick,
Amethyst in the eyes, 1 rupee in the front of the.
So
Okay.
it's
2.
2 in
Forehead.
the eyes and 1 in the forehead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he does that.
So you do that. They start to glow. The ruby glows with a nice radiant style energy and flashes. Looks like it's the correct one. The amethyst flash and then start to turn a really deep black color. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Everyone-
All of us,
I was
or just him?
Is it all of us?
No, just
no, probably. Yeah. Oh, that's terrible.
9. Not enough. So this necrotic energy comes out of these amethysts and blasts you for
Ouch.
let's do
Uh-oh.
you take 12 necrotic damage.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
Christ.
Oh. Could
I
I?
think you put them in the wrong slot.
Huh? Really?
I have 1 hit point left.
You can make
That
a
was
acrobatics
close.
check to see if you can stay clung onto this rock face.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does.
So you take this energy and just with the last bit of strength that you've got left, you just cling on. You do not fall.
So, do the gems still stay in their place, or are they kind of falling out now?
It looks as when the energy subsides, the 2 amethysts that were in the slot have disintegrated away.
That's interesting. I think that Orca should actually save the monk, not falling down.
Yeah, he managed to hold down on there, so
So
imagine he can get himself back down.
to confirm,
Oh yeah.
you have 1 more ruby, 2 sapphire, and 2 emerald.
I have 2 emeralds, yeah. But wait. Wait a second, grapes can be green too.
Grapes can be green.
So we could try the emeralds.
I think maybe Aaron should get down and somebody else should go up.
We can try tossing them up. Oh, yeah.
How
I can jump
you-
high.
I have 1 hit point left.
So you get
I
down.
mean,
Be careful.
like,
Throw him a health potion.
if
With
yeah,
that 19 acrobatics check, you can skitter back down without taking any damage. If you would like.
like I'm fine putting more in there. I'm just gonna have to heal up in case this thing
Or somebody
detonates
can,
again.
can somebody try my health potion? I don't know.
Yeah, I can give you one. I could also just cast a healing spell.
I
Oh,
have
that?
mending. Does mending heal?
No.
Does not.
No.
Wow.
Only for inanimate objects.
How much can you heal for?
I can heal for 1d8 plus 4.
I mean, I have a spell called Cure Wounds, but I think you have to be down that I can do
Yeah,
that.
by touch. I can
Yeah, that's not
heal
it.
you without touching you for 1d4 plus 4, but that's not that much.
Yeah, and I took 12 the last time.
I can heal for 1d8. That's it.
Could we do another short rest and then I hit the heal and see where my HP's at?
I think it's a bit too soon for a short rest.
You can
I don't know
take
how
a
often
short
we can rest.
however many short rests you want. You can take. You've obviously only got so many hit dice. It's only long rests that you can't take whenever you want because that's fully winding down and going to sleep, and you can't necessarily sleep whenever you want at all times of the day.
So like
Right
you're
now.
saying we could just take a few, we could just linger here until my hit points are full for
yeah,
free.
if you want to say that you spend the next hour trying to figure out why these amethysts didn't work and try and suss out, we want to try and put the emeralds in instead. You can spend the next hour doing that and healing up, yeah.
Oh, so we're just gonna take 20.
You guys want to do that?
Sure.
Yep. Go ahead and get your health points. I don't want you dying.
Well, and I don't want to waste heals on me either in case we need them for
Combat.
surprise fights.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, true.
for sure. Okay, so I can just fully heal then? Is that what we're saying? So I
You can
would
spend
take
a
a
hit die,
couple.
yeah.
Like, I guess just do a short roll. First, do a short roll, rest, and see where your hit points get after that. And then after that, we determine another hour. Like so many
Yeah.
hours in a day.
Alright,
So 7.
there's 7,
How much is your constitution?
which, well, that's
already
that's
added.
total. So that takes me to 8. Yeah. So
Mhm.
I'm 8 out of 16 now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If I do one more rest, I could probably take another hit off that thing.
You can't.
I can't.
You're level 2 and you only get a hit dice per level, so you have 2 hit dice. And you've spent 2 now.
Well, I could climb up there.
Does anybody else have decent acrobatics?
I'm not great.
Acrobatics. I have +2 acrobatics.
Oh,
I've
I
got
could
plus
use
1
dodge.
because I'm a horse.
I have +4 acrobatics.
I mean,
Oh, minus
Orca,
1.
Yeah, +4
Orca can
acrobatics.
actually throw me up. I can try to kind of get there.
I have a
I can do
+4 to
that.
strength, so I have a
I've
+4
got
to
a
strength.
+6.
So if anyone's gonna,
I've got a +6 to athletics, so want me to try throwing him?
I notably can turn into a spider.
I'm gonna try throwing him.
All right.
Grab
Dude.
Yeah.
in and yeet.
Yep, it kind of rolls in the air. It's not very graceful.
I
And
do
the-
something.
Splats against the face and clings on.
But I roll something?
No, you're up there.
I'm up?
You're up. You're up.
Okay, good. So I will try to insert emeralds. then.
Yep. So you
I
put
put
the
the
two
emeralds in
in.
the eyes. See if this is gonna work.
Yep. They start to glow,
Oh god. I cross my fingers.
and they
Yeah.
start to glow nice, radiant
Clench your butt
energy.
cheeks.
And
all right.
the door begins to lift up.
Hell yeah.
Language. You're not allowed
As
to
a
swear,
warning,
kid.
as a warning, the way that the door is opening, it is moving up and in. So if you stay on this face, you're gonna end up getting crushed between the rocks. You'll have to-
I'm getting down.
yeah,
So I acrobatics, I guess.
yeah. Roll an acrobatics to jump down
Uh,
safely.
Ready to try to catch him.
13. Yeah, it's not graceful. You kind of like flop down. Someone puts out their arms, and you can just like splat in them, and you're like, "Thank you."
No problem.
Ooh.
So, from within, it looks as if there's a weird flickering of firelight just in the distance, and you can hear this like weird.
Oh god. I think I hear undead.
And you hear a soft panting and like a
Hey, can I roll religion to learn what I know about?
All I know is I don't think Nixus should be going in there.
It was all about knowledge.
you can do a religion check to see what you can recall on Virgo.
Hell yeah!
With a 3 on religion, you
It's a crit fail.
yeah you never paid that much attention in
I missed
Virgo.
Virgo Day.
Virgo. I missed Virgo Day.
You were off playing with the plants and animals in the forests on Virgo Day. You failed that test as well.
Well then.
I know they're all about striving for perfection. That's what I know about it.
Yep, and this temple at the moment does not look anything like perfection. Would you
Yeah, I
like
was
to
just trying to
delve
see if I
in?
recalled anything necrotic-y. I remember like the base traits of everything, but
Unfortunately, no. Would you
I don't
like
even
to?
remember that.
You with a crit fail, you don't
Yeah, that's
recall
fair.
much.
Yeah.
Would you like to
Right.
enter into the temple?
Yes.
Back to
Can I
Hunter.
enter? Can I try enter stealthy maybe?
Yeah, you can try and enter stealthily if you would like to roll stealth checks.
Sure.
Is there, did if I did I, like perceive any danger? Did I roll perception?
I did a 23.
Try and do it
Um,
stealthily. I'm going to be at the end because I am not stealthy at all. You can't tell.
What?
I'm not stupid at all.
My stealth is +3. I don't know if that's decent.
Better than my -1.
7. With the 9 perception, you just hear the groanings and soft moans that are coming from further in.
I have a
Um,
15 passive perception.
And wait, that's like a buff.
Yeah, I
I
have
could
16.
just throw a fireball straight down the hole.
Yeah, there's only so much we can tell from a distance, even with that.
So,
Oh,
is everyone rolling stealth, or are just 2 people rolling stealth?
I did mine.
Why not? I'll
If somebody tells me to be stealthy, I will. But
Mine's-
otherwise, I'm just gonna walk in.
Mine's lame. Fuck it.
Let's try.
pretend-
Everybody stealth. Come on.
Fulden,
I'm just walking at the end.
Fulden dips into the shadows.
I trip.
Kedrick, you're being stealthy. No one's gonna hear you. Everyone else, you are talking very loudly.
Sounds about right.
Alright, so we gotta
what
be
could-
quiet, okay?
Yes. I'm stealthy too.
Because
Yeah,
of how
guys.
loud you are talking, you hear the groans and grunts stop, and then a voice say, "Help me!"
Nixus immediately stops stealthing and goes towards the voice.
Oh god, no.
I grab him and to stop him.
You probably can.
Yeah, I have +4 to strength, so
Yeah.
just one hand on your shoulder, clamp.
You'd have been
All right.
And can I do like a perception check to see if anything is funky? Mine's decent.
Well, because you weren't being loud, and Nixus has run in slightly, even though he's been pulled back. They know you're there, and you can now. You wouldn't be able to see, but you can sense. There are 4 figures. Everyone else can see there are 4 figures in the center of this temple, you can see 3 creatures that look to be constructs of different vines and rotting bark and moss and everything like that. And all around the temple, it's wrapped in those weird glowing green vines that lead to a center mass tree over here. This tree is bulging with necrotic energy. So
Wait,
much
where's the tree?
it's over here.
Oh, whoa.
You can
Where?
feel the necrotic energy over here.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
You can feel it in the air, kind of like draining the life force of everything around. So these 3 figures are closing in on this figure over here.
Mm-hmm.
Nixis, make a nature check.
What check?
Nature. 7.
Not doing too well today.
It's fine. It's not a crit fail. You know, you aren't aware of what these creatures are. You've never seen them before. However, you're very familiar with what this is. It is a dryad, a spirit of the forest.
Does it look
Ooh.
corrupted?
It looks to be quite beaten up. These creatures have been attacking it, and it looks quite shaken.
Alright.
You know
That's
the
it.
dryads are good spirits of the forest. They are all about healing and virtue and all the good nature stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's
I-
very interesting.
These creatures are all going to turn and look at you,
Oh no.
and we
I'm
will
okay with that.
end it there.